Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. Okay. We are still on esoteric astrology. This is Sagittarius's video. I got this inspiration from the Theosophical Society channel on YouTube. William Meter did the talk on this. So the esoteric astrology is more of like the soul's purpose and intention and the evolution and transformation of it. So the rising holds the clue for the soul's journey or intention. And the moon is to be the major liability of a person's chart, particularly after age 35. So my recommendations on this is to still watch your moon sign, even though you might not be quite 35. I would start watching it right away so you understand how to navigate those inner waters, okay? Also, I would recommend that even if you don't feel like doing it in other reads, that for this particular read, you do watch the Venus one, because it has to do with the relationship with yourself, which is oftentimes what we neglect, okay? So we think relationship and we think that which we have on the outside, which is a direct reflection of what we hold with ourselves. So if you're having problems there, if you go inside and correct those things, it's easier to change the procedures, if you will, that you use outside. The codes of conduct that you live by get easier to live by. The belief structures that you hold are able to become more behaviors and platform foundational standing points for you, rather than just, I believe this, it's morally right for this, that, and the other thing. Where are you doing to meet that? What are you doing to do that? Well, how are you behaving in such a way that reinforces that? Okay? And again, that's going to show up through your relationship with yourself and your relationship with others. People don't usually collect those two things together, but that's really important, because who you are authentically, your soul level, is going to show up in the outside world and reflect back to you. So if you can get all that stuff on the inside in alignment with your core values, your belief structures, and behave in such a way that actually brings those to the forefront for reinforcement, then you've got something to work with. Now, if you're not doing that, go back to the drawing board and start over again. We all have to do it. We all do it. Okay. Sagittarius. Okay. So being an ascendant myself, this just made me so happy. So esoteric astrology also has planetary rulers that are different than your personality natal chart. So for Sagittarius, Jupiter is the personality or the personal ruler, and your esoteric ruler, buckle up, buttercup, is the Earth. Something that has nagged me since I started delving into astrology. And I kept looking, and I'm going to keep looking for anybody who's taken Earth into a freaking consideration. No, that's the focal point, darling. That's what you are on your natal chart. Right, but what does Earth symbolize? What is this vast ball that we are spinning around on right now? What does it mean? What is our relationship to the rest of the universe? Because if we can understand that, we can understand ourselves better too. What are we supposed to be embodying for the rest of the universe? Do you see? Okay. So I just get a little irritated about that. Just a little bit. But it felt really good because I feel such a deep connection to the Earth. I feel like when I engage with those things, my belief structures really come into the forefront for me. When I am engaging with playing in the dirt, it brings me pure joy and pure light and just absolute bliss. So that upholds my core root value of being engaged with my surroundings, with this wonderful gift that we've been given. and nurturing her and caring for her in return for her nurturing and caring for us. It's the most reciprocal, amazing, intimate relationship I've ever experienced in my entire life. And that's with the earth, not with another human being, and with the creatures that also live here. So interacting with that really helps me understand my relationship to myself and my environment. What I'm trying to figure out is, how am I supposed to be interacting with humans for the betterment of humankind, as well as the connection to the planet. Like, I just need to find more people that are connected to the earth rather than not. So your little saying is the quest for meaning and the aspiration to strive towards one's vision. That's your encompassing phrase. But your mantra is, I see the goal, I reach the goal, and then I see another. Well, that basically sums up Sagittarius in a nutshell. The problem is we got to reach the goal before we start reaching for another goal. Yeah, you go ahead and sit my Gemini moon down and explain that. So Sagittarius rules over the path. Okay, we're the Jupiter all-encompassing, like, vast, like, I can hold all the things all at once, right? That's Jupiter energy. So when we see all the past, oftentimes, if we don't allow ourselves to get so caught up in the vastness of it and just be overwhelmed with it and kind of rein it a little bit, we can start to understand and navigate how this web of life as a whole is delicately but very intricately connected. And we begin to see that weaving, that pattern of all of the things, even though seemingly completely separate from one another, are connected in some way, shape, or form. And that is a huge part of being a Sagittarius and coming into that depth of meaning. That's a huge, huge piece of that path puzzle for us, is to realize that all paths are interconnected at some point in time. And they all feed into one another. We are not all the same. We are all connected. And that's a lot of, I think the core roots of problems that, like, develop with humankind is that we think that because we have this one perspective of our own life, that everybody else should be that way. And that is so horrifically wrong. That it's just that one thought alone is just such an injustice and a crime against humanity. And then people then have the audacity and the just sheer ignorance to act upon that we're all supposed to be this cookie cutter thing. And, like, if you like this thing, though, you're obviously got that label. And if you like this thing, you get this label. It's like, no, I didn't sign up to be in the cult. I don't want to be in a cult. And that's what labeling is. When you can move back those labels, you begin to move a little bit freer on your own path rather than the path that somebody has stamped out for you. Okay? That's kind of... And my other little thing about being a Sagittarius is, like, because we investigate all these little nooks and fractals and crannies, and we know, like, the jack of all, master to none type of scenario, when we meet people that have an inclining towards something or are specializing in something, oftentimes we can give that person a little, we just flick a little spark in their direction, like, hey, did you know that this is hey, when I was looking into that particular subject, I found out about this, that, and the other thing. And then you can spark a conversation, and they can tell you something you didn't know, and oftentimes you'll be able to tell them something they didn't know. So that's what feeds us. That's what feeds a Sagittarius, is that spark rolling, that shot in the dark. That's like, oh, I didn't know that. Cool. And now that area of your brain is lit the F up. So, and you've also lit someone else's brain. Okay. How do you do? It's just like asking, hey, did you shining that little pointing the arrow and the blazing arrow in the direction and being like, hey, did you look over there? And then you're like, no, I didn't look over there. And then you just release the arrow, light it up, and be like, okay, you can look at it now. I love that. I love that about being Sagittarius. It's just lighting other people's sparks up and watching them go. And then letting them go. Sending them on their merry way. Sagittarius, you ready? What is esoteric Sagittarius? Need to know. How does this earth come into play? Ooh. Novels, I'll take it. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Ooh, ah. Ooh. Okay, so up above. So we're gonna do, if you watch the video, and I'll pin it in the comments. There's a 3-layer thing. It's the father's in the mind, mother's in the heart, and the child is down where your genitalia is. I'm pretty sure you can still say that word. Okay, so the Lovers in reverse, 3 of Wands in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the 8 of Wands in reverse, the 9 of Cups in the reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the High Priestess in the reverse, and the 2 of Wands. So you are directing all of this on the inside back to your child here. Hey, don't forget, mom and dad got to take some responsibility here. Okay, roots of the read. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups in reverse, the Hanged Man, and the King of Cups in the reverse. Okay. That's a lot. Okay, we're just gonna roll with it. So your little cuppies in here. Your little almonds, your little amygdalas on their hippocampus right here. And look how the little worms come in, out. You're digesting something here. Whatever it is you're digesting, you don't want to move forward with it just yet. Page of Swords, you're waiting for mental clarity to come in. Or you're sending yourself the message that we're going to wait for mental clarity, or we're going to send out for mental clarity. Message of mental clarity before you move forward. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, though. I feel like this is you looking how to fulfill others, because look at all these little nests here. Fluted bird's nest fungus. That's freaking cool. Okay, here, I'll put it in here, Brian. You ready to let something fly the coop here? Either you don't like what's in the nest, or you're trying to facilitate mental clarity on how to build a nest. You need to build a nest. Yeah, mental clarity on building the correct nest in order to move forward in your heart space here. But this is the mental. This is the father still. So you're still calculating this out, and you're waiting for that mental message to come in. 8 of Wands in reverse, which that's not happiness for Sagittarius. You're not moving. You're not shaking anywhere. 9 of Cups. Emotionally a little volatile. Unstable, possibly codependent here. The Knight of Swords, again, you got your mental faculties in and out. This is called the zombie ant fungus. That's cool. Okay, the High Priestess is in your heart. With the Two of Wands. You know, you can see here. But it feels like, okay, so with this upside down, she looks like she almost has little wingies. But you know you can't move forward here. There's something you have to keep secret. And even though you have mental clarity about it, it's still frustrating you. Because you've got the Queen of Pentacles in your child. So you're like, I'll do it myself. Elegant Earth Star is the name of this mushroom. Queen of Cups in reverse with the Hangman and the King of Cups in reverse. Again, like your emotional waters here, Sagi, are all, ooh. Your mental faculties and your and your Pentacles are doing great, but the desires and the cups, you cannot figure out quite yet how you're going to, or where you want to put down your wands here. So you're waiting for the King and Queen, or the King and Queen here. Okay, cups go in the heart. Heart's not doing so hot. It's that in the mental space, you're not receiving anything right now, except for messages of clarity. Oh, dang. All right, Sagi. Lovers and the Three of Wands in reverse for Esoteric Sagittarius. Pretty please. Not half the deck, love. We don't need to go full Game of Thrones books on this. Perfect. Okay. Boobity boob. Oh, there's your Mother of Pentacles. Okay. The Two of Swords in reverse. The Mother of Pentacles. The Tower. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So your mental indecision here, or this may be forcing your hand to make a choice with the Tower being here based on your own sovereignty. And this Mother of Pentacles got some charge to take. So maybe you feel like you can't step into that sovereignty fully. So whatever choice you make sure you do it. And that maybe that's why you got your Page and the Swords in the upright. Like you know you can't move forward until this situation, whatever this is, tied up to your heart space, your mother. Responsibilities here releases you so you can be sovereign. Because right now I don't. It doesn't look, it's not giving me a choice. This is, I don't have the World card, a Judgment or Justice, nothing, again, nothing. Okay, let's go. Page of Swords here. For whatever reason, like, it feels like the choice is being taken, like, you just don't have a choice. This is what you're doing. And it's a Tower moment, and you feel like not so sovereign about it. Like you feel like you didn't have a say in it. Your heart wasn't in it. You don't feel like this helps with your sovereignty or independence. So you're not moving forward. Because you've got the Queen of Pentacles here, and then you've got it up here with the Lover's card and the Three of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so for the Page of Swords, you got the Three of Pentacles, or the Three of Wands, I'm sorry. In the upright, what are you doing, Sagi? You found a space, oh yeah, look at there, Empress power. Eight of Swords in reverse, and then the Sun in reverse. Okay, there's a lot of Mother energy showing up here, because you've got Mother of Pentacles with a little fawn there. You got your Empress, which is the mother of all. And then you've got your Queen of Pentacles here. Not protected and not being brought into the light, though. Maybe that's your High Priestess keeping... Alright, let's keep clarifying, because I have a feeling there's the Son of Pentacles. You're not even sending anybody out to figure out about heart space here. You're keeping him. Yeah, there it is. A hermit. Hermit for the Eight of Wands. Nine of Cups clarified in the heart space for esoteric Sagittarius. The Magician. Interesting. I don't think you're letting your emotional state get to you. I don't think you're letting anything much. Because there's something here with the Empress, the Mother of Pentacles in both places. In your mind and in your gut here. This is the power you're in here. Well, Mama mode is like that, right? So the Knight of Swords is Seven of Cups reversed, no choice. Ace of Wands in reverse, denying that which you desire. The Eight of Cups in reverse, not walking away and not receiving equal give and take. Oh, Sagi. Okay. The High Priestess. Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, keeping things secret, not talking to anybody about this. And Two of Wands is clarified with the Strength card. You're keeping a sharp eye. You know how to receive and give love, but you're not willing to go there yet. You're not willing to travel there. You're not willing to enter into anything like that at the moment. There's a lot of strength. For as bad as this looks, that you've got the Mother of Pentacles twice in two separate places. The places that are connect, the mind and the gut. You've got the Empress here with the Three of Wands in the upright, which is a portal. You've got the Hermit, you've got the Magician, and you've got the Strength card. All in the upright, mind you. It's just the heart space is like, what the hell do I do with this? Alright, Sagi, Queen of Pentacles, clarified. Can we get a clarification on how this connects to the mental? Thanks. Two of Wands. Alrighty. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Healing. Letting go. Son of Swords again. There's the Knight of Swords getting clear. There's, yeah. Rest, relaxation. Getting sovereign in your mind. And then there's the Eight of freaking Wands again in reverse. It's like you can't send out any messages. You know you got to do this yourself. And you're just preparing yourself. You're strong. You know you have all the faculties you need here. And you're hell-bent on leaving everything better than what you found it, no matter what portal you walk through. I need this cluster here clarified. The Queen of Cups in reverse, the Hangman in between, and the King of Cups in reverse. What is going on? Sagittarius with your divine counterparts in reverse, and the Hangman in the Mother of Wands in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. Okay, I'm going to need a little tiny bit more than that, Sagittarius. Are you denying your desire? Are you denying mother? I don't know. There's the Hangman in reverse and Death in reverse. Okay. So once you get a different perspective on this Hangman energy, whatever the hell this is, that's coming between the two the cups here, the King and Queen. that whole thing is going to die off really slowly. Not really slowly, but it's going to die off slowly. And that, yeah. Okay, and then you got the Page of Cups here. Somebody's going to come in with a little message for you, okay? So it might take some time to get that new perspective. Hangman, right? It's upside down. So you just need to gain a new perspective on how this is supposed to work itself out. Because you have incredible energy here. It's just the circumstances that you find, whatever this is, like with the... You've got a lot of mother, father energy. You've got Empress here. You've got kings and queens all over the place. You got the Hermit, the Magician, Strength, Tower. Mother of Wands energy here with the Chariot in reverse. So make sure that your desires, your whatever it is aligned with your behavior. So sometimes when we get all of these massive energies working together, things can get lost in the mix, and you're like, I gotta keep all the plates rotating all the freaking at once. And there's a lot of plates here, Sagi, not gonna lie, but that's how we roll, right? There's a lot of plates here. So making sure that what we desire is not being stomped out. I'm getting, what is that, snake? Don't stomp on me, whatever the heck it is. Whatever that is. So you just need to remember to stay in alignment with your desires here. So work towards whatever it is you desire while staying sovereign through this situation that's going on internally. And it could be reflected to you on the outside. But this is, again, esoteric. So it's inside only. Okay, and you do have the High Priestess here, which tells me you're not even telling anybody on the outside. Not sending messages or nights out, nothing. It's okay to ask for help, Sagi. It's okay to let people know that things are like, hey, this isn't going right. Can I get some help? Hey, I need to be working on this. Can I get some assistance? Hey, I was going to try to do this. Could I get some advice or input on how I should blah, blah, all those different things, right? So you got Comfrey, Ashwagandha, and Mitrogenia. Okay, Darling Angel, it's 27 minutes left, or there's 27 minutes in a 33-minute video. We're going to do Comfrey, Completion. Oh, Sagi, we need that one. Yes, indeed. Okay, 32 is the number. I'll read what I can, and then I love you. Achievement, completion of a cycle, success, closure, completion of a long journey, wholeness, mending. Saturn is the ruler of the Comfrey. That makes so much sense. Comfrey is also known as the bone set or the knit bone. Has been cultivated for its healing properties since 400 BCE. It was used by the ancient Greeks, Romans, Celts, and many other more to heal broken bones, bind wounds, and stop heavy bleeding. Symphytum comes from the Greek words sympho, meaning to grow together, like a symphony, and phyton, meaning plant. Comfrey comes from the Latin comfrere, which also means to grow together. The Greek historian Herodotus recommended comfrey to stop severe bleeding internally and externally. Later, Greeks used it to heal lung problems. Farmers value comfrey as it was grown as a food for people and livestock and produced valuable fertilizer for the garden. The plant was also used as a food during the Irish potato famine in the 1840s. Though it's recommended not to eat too much of it because it can impact the liver as well as the kidneys. Ruled by Saturn, comfrey promotes healing of the skin and musculoskeletal system. The roots and leaves stimulate cell proliferation and promote bone and wound healing. Saturnian herbs are those said to relieve the body and mind from karma, assisting with shielding and endurance, restoration and repair. Saturn grants wisdom through challenges. Like Saturn, comfrey heals the general musculoskeletal system. Why can't I say that word today? Comfrey represents wholeness, completion, and closure of a great cycle. The wreath symbolizes a cycle containing the energy of the past, present, and the future, hovering over the clouds to note how the foundation of all cycles are grounded in mystery. Comfrey majestically grows in the center, representing the axis mundi, the sacred heart, and the sacred will that pulses the great mystery. Comfrey has appeared today to signal that a great cycle is nearing completion. Stay aligned as you continue to prune and heal the garden of the self. Look closely to the repeated patterns, persons, or situations that keep showing up in your life. Draw upon Comfrey's power to mend and find wholeness in lessons and patterns that need closure. Ooh, child. Okay. Ashwagandha is purpose that you got in the upright, okay? And the sun and the moon are in there. In the same little alchemical jar there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, okay? And Mitrogenia is shape-shifting, and you got that in reverse, okay? All right, Sagi. It's about that 33-second or 33-minute mark. I love you. This is going to all work out okay. I think you just need some time to get some perspective on this. And I know for Sagittarius that's difficult to hear because, you know, that's all we've been hearing is hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. You got this, Sagi. Just allow the healing process to take place. And remember to just focus on your aspect of things. Keep growing, keep learning, keep striving, keep growing. Keep taking care of you. And the universe will do the same, right? It doesn't matter all these outside impacts or these karmic things that keep coming in. They'll take care of themselves as long as you keep doing exactly what it is you're doing, okay? All right, Sagi. Until next time, darling, keep your flame.